is survival of the fittest. This is do or die.
And welcome to the post show, everybody. Throwing CJ under the bus there since he's not here to defend himself. Yay! Aw. He got hit. Oh, that got dark. All right. Anyway, welcome to the post show, everybody. As you all know by now, this is our kind of off-topic thing that not all of you even view. So I'm just addressing those of you who are, and that's fine because we're a fantasy football channel, and this has very little to do with fantasy football. But if you want to get to know us, that's what we're doing here, and it's fun for us to talk about other things. And simply this week, we are talking about a question that was brought up, which is, what would you do if you won the lottery? Now, I feel like the initial answer here for most people is to buy stuff because you have a lot of money now.
That's good work, Griffin.
Yeah.
Good work.
I mean,
well thought out.
I thought so. I know a lot of people would, smarter people than us, would probably say you invest that money, but that's still spending it. I mean, it's a gamble, I guess, but I don't know. What would you do if you won a big-time, crazy, stupid amount of money lottery? Money was no longer a problem in your life. Jason Cabrera.
Man, that's a great question. You know what I think I would do? I think I would start my own company. I would start a company, an entertainment company, that had both live action and movies. I've thought about this. I've got a whole, I have the name of the company, in my mind, how I want to do. I'm not going to say it because people take it.
Yes.
Even though it'll probably never happen. But still,
yeah.
I got a whole plan for what I want to do. I would probably, also, I would probably also go and just audition for movies too, because I got money. I don't have to worry about making money. I don't have to worry about working. I could just go audition for movies. But I would start my company, and the fun thing I would do is I think I'd go out and buy myself a 1971 Shelby Mustang GT500. For sure.
I want to say something negative because you're talking to a Chevy guy here, but that is a nice car, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can't say anything negative about that car.
I really can't.
That's a classic.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the same thing as me turning around saying, well, I want a 69 Chevy Camaro SS and, George Z20 or whatever. So, I mean, it's just, I can't, it's a classic, timeless car.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's my answer.
That's
my answer. And I have my own house built because I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah, why not? That'd be half the fun. I mean, this is obviously I would buy stuff. I would spend money. I would absolutely, for starters. For all of you watching, you can see the quote unquote studio. And we have a lot of plans of grandeur and ways to fix this up and make this nicer. And plenty of that would be good, but I would like to actually get a studio somewhere. And then, move
out of your mom's basement.
Yeah, right. No, get out of this. Get out of this area that I'm in, which I have the studio, which is in my residence, and get an actual place that we could build up and have nice, and just invest in the show. Get the website, as I wanted, and be able to fund better audio equipment for us and you guys, or maybe even afford to get Jason Cabrera, the West Coast correspondent, to the area so we can all and have my vision of us all being in the room together, like when this podcast started, and then CJ got lazy, and Ryan is somewhere in the wilderness, and you're in...
You should just move out here, though. You move out here. It's nicer out here anyway.
It'd be cheaper. It would be a lot cheaper.
That's true. That's for sure.
And, like you said...
You'd be richer longer.
Yeah, right? It would be great because then, I could do whatever I want, which I kind of do now anyway. The main thing that I do is that I help run a company that my family has started, so I'm an operations manager for that, so I could help fund that or whatever. So, starting a company is one thing, but maybe something different that I would be more have more drive to do, maybe, and kind of like you said, an entertainment company for sure. And yeah, absolutely. If money was no problem anymore, I would buy some land. I would buy a house. I'd open an animal life sanctuary for sure, a big one, because I'm a huge animal person. And then that's something that my girlfriend could just do because she wouldn't need a job anymore. And that would be like her perfect world. So that'd be amazing for her. Auditioning for everything because money's not a problem anymore. I would buy myself, obviously we're talking about cars. Classic muscle is great. I also but I also love exotics and hypercars. So I would love to get my hands on, a Lamborghini Sesto Elemento or something like crazy like that. Not a Bugatti because those are typical. You would expect that. But there's a lot of other like fun like hybrid cars out there, crazy things, or you even see like these. I mean, they're not like like $8-9 million cars, but these new hyper cars which are like dual engined electric and gas, and they're putting out like 900 horsepower with the unbelievable amounts of torque, whatever. But now we're talking about cars too much, which we could do a whole show on because I love cars. So I would get an exotic. I would have a fun off-road car for weather because here in Maryland we see all the seasons. Maybe I would want to still be good to the environment, and I would get a nice eco car for my day-to-day. Probably not because I could just buy gas. I wouldn't be a thing. And like I said, and since money's not a problem, auditioning for everything. Because like you make fun of your friends who are your age, and I have a couple of them who still live at home, and some of that. I'm in my late 20s.
You live in Maryland, man.
Yeah, but I haven't lived at my parents' house for over. How long have I moved? I moved out when I was 22, I think, 23, something like that, and so I've been out in this expensive as hell state for many a year, and it's not going as well as I would hope financially, but I mean, hey, at least I'm not living at home, though. On one hand, you gotta, if my friends were at the point where I could say, oh yeah, they're definitely just being smart and saving up to buy a house, that's one thing, but no, there's nothing happening there. They're just not doing anything. So, but yeah, anyway, money's not a problem. Go out, do whatever you want, buy stuff, have fun, and yeah, I would invest and probably do charities and stuff because I like to think I'm a good person and I like to help people. So that's a really long answer about a lot of things I would do, and now you probably know a lot about me.
Answer.
Buy cars, buy land, upgrade the studio, make an animal life sanctuary, audition for a lot of stuff because if you've listened to previous shows, Jason and I know each other because we're both performers and stuntmen and actors. Money, spending it.
Money.
Woo. Anything else you want to add before you get out of here? Yeah, that's the other thing I would want to do. I wouldn't buy the Redskins. No.
Fix it.
Yeah, fix it.
Not the Redskins.
I feel like it wouldn't be hard to fix, honestly. It feels like it's so obvious from the outside looking in, so you have to wonder what the internal struggle is there. But I would love to...
Probably more difficult.
Yeah. I would love to be able to be like, oh, well, I have so much money, I could buy the Ravens, but they're probably not for sale at all because Steve Bisciotti loves what he does. But maybe I could do what Bisciotti did, where he became like a part owner for a number of years and eventually took it over and, just buy my way into the NFL because obviously... We have a bit of an obsession with the NFL, so or else we wouldn't be doing this. Noticed. Yeah, so that'd be fun. Okay, but we're going on way too long now. Actually, not too bad. We're only about 8.5 minutes in. We've done almost an hour-long post show before. So, anything you want to add before we get out of here, Jason?
I mean, obviously, guys, there's a million different answers to this question, and the whole idea is that these are goals that I set for myself like a long time ago, and I'm never going to get anywhere near most of them, But I'm going to keep pushing toward it. Who knows? Something could happen.
I've wanted a Lamborghini Diablo Super Veloce since I was like 6, and I'm no closer to getting it now. And it has been over 20 years since I had that dream. So. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So not even a little bit. Maybe
I just want to buy a house at this point.
Yeah.
I want to buy a house. That's all I want.
I'm there too. I would love to not be throwing money away renting, but that's really all you can afford to do in the state of Maryland, unless you are doing better than I'm doing right now. So yeah. Hey, maybe the podcast will take off, and then we'll have more money coming in. I can afford to upgrade my life.
And maybe every now and then, the listeners can actually see my face. That'd be great. I mean, not great for them, but great for us.
I mean, would they really see your face, though? Because it's literally getting to the point where it's like 1% of our viewership is on YouTube. We're doing this for the hardcore people who are here at the beginning.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
We are thousands and thousands and thousands of views via iTunes and Stitcher and everything else, audio. But we're only getting hundreds of views on YouTube. So, It all comes down to the breakdown. So, all right, yeah, let's get out of here. So, everyone,
Alrighty.
we will see you on Tuesday, and CJ should be back, and I'm so excited for that mock draft. I can't wait. I wanted to do it today, but I figured this was more relevant for right now, and I wanted all three of us to be here because if we disagree on something, there's no tiebreaker with the way we're going to be doing this draft. So, okay, we're out.
Right.
Everyone take care. Have a great one. We'll see you Tuesday. Bye.
Bye, guys.